Brittany Renner is literally one of the dumbest people on the fucking internet, I swear. And she just thinks that everybody is gonna
free. Hold on, stop the top. What it's up?
What?
What it's up?
She thinks that people are gonna fall for the shenanigans, and we're just not, nigga. She's literally She literally is trying to convince us. Wait, John, did you see that interview?
Go to the top. She's shenanigans.
Did you see the interview? Did you see the interview, nigga? In the interview, she literally said, "You're better off with me in your life than I am with you. Like, I'm a positive in your life." She was saying that referring to a multi-millionaire, bro. And she's gone around, sucked and slurped on multiple other penises, and there's nothing in her life that she's going to provide to this nigga outside of the same thing that every other woman can like provide, which is just loyalty, dick sucking, and back rubs. So like that's all she literally said, bro. And she claims that because it's good karma to have her in your life. LSB.
What is it?
Loyalty, sucking, and back rubs.
All right, guys.
LSB.
No,
I think your girl to give you LSB.
I think the problem. See, what she's doing is misdiagnosing her issues.
Yes.
I think she has misdiagnosed her issues and found that the solution is unfortunately fake spirituality. So I genuinely believe that she believes that about herself. She believes she would be better for him, and
which is nuts.
Even though logically that doesn't connect with anybody else. Like, she feels like she's made progress spiritually, so she believes in all of those things. If you asked her what her moon sign is, she would tell you in 2 seconds flat. I'm confident in that. I just think some people just don't know themselves well enough, or the people around them. How? He just made it to the NBA, hot prospect. Where was he, in Kentucky?
Yeah.
Like, how would he, like, he could do what you do for him, he could find it anywhere. And I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments said he was dating an IG model right now.
Yeah, he's dating another one.
He just found another one of you. PJ Washington.
He's dating another one?
Yep.
So you can't even feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, that nigga's retarded. Oh, let's be clear. He's dumb. He's fucking dumb.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he's dumb. But also, let me just
see something different in this one.
No. Yeah, different ass,
This one has some more motherly qualities he likes.
You probably told him something different. I'm nothing like Renner.
Well, let me also be clear as well, because
I ain't write a book yet.
She misdiagnosed everything, and academics allowed her to get off like shifting the narrative in the argument that people were having.
Hey, careful, you're YRG.
About
Rage was saying academics killed that pod.
No, he allowed her to shift the conversation way too much.
Hold on, you're YRG now.
Because she was literally
academics invited Rage to the pod.
Okay, that's fine. But this is what I'm saying.
Don't get kicked out.
This is what I'm saying.
Wait, so
she was trying to make it seem as if like the reason why she was being labeled a predator is solely because of age. Now that was one of the reasons why. However, at the end of the day, PJ Washington was of age, so we can't rely too much on the age argument. The reason why people were claiming that you were a predator, though, is because you were using predatory tactics for a wealthy man or a rich person to try to utilize your sex appeal to make or receive money from him. That's the reason why.
Seduction.
You literally made a video explaining to women how easy it is to get a lick off of athletes because they're dumb. That is literally that's literally predatorial tactics.
I guess it's informative tactics too, because any basketball player had the opportunity to see
learn that.
Oh, for sure. And I'm not saying it's not. I'm not
both ways.
I'm not saying it go both ways, but it's still predatorial for you to say that and then actively pursue and seek someone who's an athlete. Like, that's what are we even saying right now? And matter of fact, the only people that we've visibly seen you date have been athletes and entertainers. And that's literally what you said, that they're all dumb because you can get a check off of them because they don't use protection and you can easily have their kids. You said that.
It's crazy because they should be the ones using the most protection. They should have 19 condoms on.
It's just crazy.
NBA should have a condom sponsorship.
Yeah.
All sports should have a condom sponsorship.
They should, deadass. Trojan should deadass be the sponsor, the face of fucking NBA, no cap.
I'll save a lot of NBA babies.
A lot. But I say all that to say, like, bro, it's not, people, partially is because of the age differential, because we're talking about someone who was in college, just graduated high school, and you were already seeking him out while he was in college. But more importantly, you openly admitted to seducing your way to multimillionaires, in particular athletes and entertainers, because you view them as being dumb and you can get a check off of them. Why do you, I don't even if that's not what you claim, even if, hypothetically speaking, you really were in love with him and y'all really was trying to grow something and you, like hypothetically, you can't ask or wonder why.
She said that?
Huh?
She said that?
Yeah, she said they were really in love. It was real. They were really going to get married. It was really going to grow.
And then what happened?
She kept.
I didn't watch the interview, but I really
she kept referring to like, does that sound like a oops baby? His name is PJ or whatever. He's a third. The child is a third. I think it's like Paul whatever Washington.
PJ Washington the third.
Yeah, the third. Yeah. Like, does that sound like a oops baby? Like she tried to like really hammer it in. Like, but it's like, I mean, okay.
Wait, so
okay. What do we?
Did someone say he cheated? Or what happened?
She never alluded to why they broke up. Even academics said like, "Oh, did
she
he
dodged
cheat?"
the question multiple times.
She dodged several questions multiple times, and all she said was he just wasn't a great partner. That's what she said.
So she kind of laid the blame on him. Hey, at the end of the day, bro.
Oh, and then he even asked like, why is it he's going around like social media and Twitter like saying like I can't see my child. She was like, I don't know,
which is cap. Would you ever just randomly tweet that while your child's right beside you that you could see whenever you want to?
Yes, I don't know.
But hey,
so what did she say basically?
Well, I just told you.
She basically deflected. She argued he gained more, and
somehow,
and that she was great for him. Like she basically argued she was a prize.
She did argue she was a prize to a multi-millionaire NBA player. She did
bring attention to his name. He was already, unless you watch basketball, because I'm not gonna cap. I didn't know who he was.
But what does that do for him though?
I mean, maybe want to check out his highlights. I was like, who is this guy? When is he
But
fired?
what does that do for him?
He doesn't have no highlights.
Well, he has highlights, but
not in the NBA. He doesn't.
Not many.
Yes, he does. What?
But
okay, I'm not going to get him my NBA soapbox.
No. I heard he's nice though. I heard he's nice.
He's decent. He has potential.
Yeah,
but that doesn't do anything for him. I'm just saying,
from
the next contract he get isn't going to be because his fucking highlight reel of 2022 got 1 million views on it. Like that's not why he's getting that contract.
It did worse for him.
Yeah, it actually might be worse. Yeah.
If I was the coach and I was like, damn, like you're getting in all this drama off the court, like you had to be producing on the court to be able to do that. You can't just have drama off the court and be irrelevant on the basketball court. They can pack you out the league so quickly. It's not good for him. It might be good for like the more people know him, but the nigga does not have a YouTube channel, so he can't even like take advantage of that.
Blog channel for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really say anything because not only he's part of a brand that's trying to be as positive as possible. So it's not like he can just go out there and be like slandering Brittany Renner. He can't do that either. So it's like, yeah, PJ Washington is promising, but he ain't that promising. Like he can't. He's not like he's not like Kevin Durant can say anything he wants to at this point. And they be like, all right, just go out there and give us 30, KD. Like, that's all. Like, PJ Washington ain't down on that level.
30, PJ?
Yeah, he ain't on that level. No. He not on that level.
PJ?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a bad person, and it's obvious, and she's not tricking me with her fake spirituality. Fake spirituality is so corny. People, I think, just kind of do that so that they can... So like for their own mental health. Yeah. Like they'll just pretend like they believe in something because it gives their life some direction and some orientation.
So you think there's no truth in what she said?
At all. Zero.
I'm not gonna say zero because there was also a portion. To let you know, she also said that like in the beginning she was saying like, well, why men can't be held accountable? Why is it that we can't sit here and just say like, yo, he participated in this because it takes two to have a child. He's the one who DM'd me. He's the one who told me to come live with him. He's the one who also took off the condom and
yeah, 100%.
And in those cases, she's right. Outside of like, why can't we hold men accountable? I would argue in many of these situations, men are held accountable first before we even get to the woman. But
he paid away for her to just.
He was held accountable legally because now he has to pay child support unless. Well, she's definitely gonna put him on child support.
That was the other thing that she said. He's not on child support.
And he was held accountably in the court of public opinion because like everybody's dragging him, men and women alike. Like that's the fact that she made a book and you still went out there and made the mistake is hilarious. That's
bad. That's bad right there.
Yeah,
and people were holding him accountable before they even broke up. Like just as soon as if you just type in PJ Washington, Brittany Renner pregnant. before they broke up. Just her getting pregnant. When the news dropped that she got pregnant. Go look on Twitter, bro. Go search it up on Twitter right now and see what people are saying. It ain't congratulations, PJ. It's a bunch of niggas slandering that man, bro. How could you get her pregnant? That's not, you already know what she about to do. She wrote a whole book. It's a whole bunch of negative things.
Yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, bro, it's so hard to comment on this because none of it matters except that the child is just being used as a pawn. That's the worst part about this. If he continuously signs up for these arrangements where people don't see nothing in him except his financial value, then that's the result he will continue to get. And if she continues to just fuck with people for the same reason she was fucking with PJ, then she's going to continue to have like empty relationships and be devoid of all meaning and pretend like go through this whole fake spiritual journey. And she, you know what she said on that podcast, bro? She said she believes in divine timing. So she just had the baby because she believed in divine timing, dog.
No, she said the opposite to him. She said that I wasn't trying to rush it. I wasn't trying to like really get into it. I really wasn't trying to do all that. He was the one who was saying, I told him I can wait. I believe in divine timing.
Yeah, it's like PJ's supposed to believe in divine timing. He's going to see his child that he apparently can't see.
Tough.
PJ wanted the baby.
Apparently they both did.
They both wanted it, but she's saying that he was the one who initiated and pushed the conversation to having a child.
Maybe that's true. It probably is true. That's a weird thing to lie about. But anyway, all of that to say,
but that was your
the child is gonna have to grow up, bro, and see the parents.
She wrote a book. It's like I could tell if you didn't know about her, but she had a book.
And you know what you know what the most fucked up part about that podcast is, John, is that in the podcast, if you didn't know nothing about the child, you knew more about him afterwards because she named him first, middle, and last name. So when he grows up, he's the most readily identifiable. Then he's named after his dad. So, but she said his whole legal and everything. It's like, why? That kid's gonna have to be in preschool. God forbid they find. Does she have OnlyFans? I don't know. Her IG.
I'm pretty sure she does.
They're gonna clown him. That's a tough scene, dog.
And then, but then I was in a room.
Mistake, baby.
Oh man, I was in a
Your mistake. That's what they're gonna call him. Things like that. These are kids, but they're evil.